Good afternoon, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's Thirsty Thursday. Oh my God, I feel like I've just been living on the road. Shout out to anybody who's a truck driver or somebody that has to be on the road all the time. Man, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but this shuttling people back and forth and taking care of everything, it's getting to me. So I'm listening to Colin Cowherd, and I saw earlier today the clip of Josh Allen. Josh Allen, who still had time on his contract, and Buffalo ended up giving him a $55 million extension with the most guaranteed money. Let me be clear here, the most guaranteed money in any contract from anybody else. He could get hurt and play number one, and he's going to get $250 million without a doubt. And so he's saying in this clip that, he didn't want to bust the bank, even though you did actually get more guaranteed money than anybody else. He didn't want to bust the bank and basically do a team-friendly deal. If it helps the team, he recognizes that Buffalo, it's not the same as, say, Los Angeles or Dallas and other places that get more gate revenue or more advertising and stuff like that. So he recognized that, me taking a team-friendly deal helps my team to stay relevant. And I agree with that. Now, of course, Colin Cowherd has taken that to another level where he's basically sainting Josh Allen for taking the most guaranteed money, but taking a more team-friendly deal, as he put it, basically, why take another $5 million if it hurts the team? Shots fired at Dak Prescott. And, this is where I look at this and say, the difference of when you're getting $55 million a year, honestly, $5 million more doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot. It really and truly doesn't. I have to agree with that. I would like to have that kind of problem in the grand scheme of things. And so Josh Allen, he could have forced their hand to get another $5 million. But you know what comes with that? See, at saying I'll take less, I'm now a hero. I'm a hero. I just got $250 million fully guaranteed. I've not been to a Super Bowl or anything like that, but I have taken the pressure off of being the highest paid player in the NFL. See, Dak's taking the bullets, because what always happens whenever anybody gets paid, and if Brock Purdy gets less than $60 million a year, everybody will point to Dak and say, look, Dak Prescott, he didn't take a team-friendly deal. Now, here's what I'm going to say. The key thing on here is this. As we sit here right now, today, after the Cowboys have signed 7 players to their roster, right? I went through last year and I said, if I'm Dak Prescott, I would have a hard conversation. That conversation would be, are we going to be about something and try and win a Super Bowl or not? Because that dictates how I go with my contract. See, if you say, I'm going to take the money that we save from you and we're going to use it in free agency, right? We're going to get more people around you because it's important to win a ring. By all means, and the same thing with Micah, by all means, you'll make more money in the long run if you win a ring with the Dallas Cowboys than you will if you don't. But we sit here this morning, today, right now, with the eighth most amount of money in cap space. After making all the signings that they've done, the bottom tier guys or middle of the road guys that they signed, the $4 million or less contracts, we still are sitting here with $47 million, 46 and 47, with more money that can be had from Micah Parsons. So when Dak Prescott was only $680,000, $680,000. Not for 1 year, not for 2 years, but 3 years. And in the 4th year, he was only $2 million. Ask yourself, did the Cowboys take advantage of that and look to go ahead and go all in like other teams, like, say, San Francisco, when they had Brock Purdy before his contract? They go out to get Christian McCaffrey. They lock up the other players. They bring in Trent Williams. And, they use that time to build the team as best they could. And as we sit here and we understand that the biggest free agent signing that the Cowboys have had in the whole time that Dak Prescott has been here, mind you, when he ended up making $4 million his first 4 years, was Greg Hardy, who was here for 1 year. Dak Prescott, regardless of being the highest paid at this moment, Dak Prescott is not hampering the Cowboys from signing anybody. Here's the thing that you can look at. Whether you like these moves that the Cowboys have made right now, thus far, they could have made these moves last year simply by doing one thing. And that was by getting CeeDee Lamb's contract done. Getting CeeDee Lamb's contract done sooner. Because once you understand with the bottom tier moves that the Cowboys made last year, they never got above $8 million in cap space. $8 million. They rolled over almost $19 million of cap space. $19 million of cap space. You say again, $19 million of cap space. So when you think about all the moves that we've made thus far, that's not $18 million. And when you think about this for a second. You guys remember a guy named Derrick Henry? And I'm not going to say that Derrick Henry would have been the be-all, end-all for the Dallas Cowboys. Okay? I'm not going to say that. But do you realize that Derrick Henry's cap number last year was $6 million? Think about that for a second. We rolled over, with Dak Prescott being the cap hit that he was, with signing CD and Dak, we still had almost $19 million to spend. Derrick Henry was only a $6 million cap hit. They could have signed Derrick Henry last year to help this team. They could have signed another offensive lineman. They could have signed a couple of defensive tackles to help. They chose not to. Not because they couldn't. And it sounds great. I agree. The difference for Dak Prescott with all of the money that he's made in endorsements and ads and commercials and things, and being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, it would be nice to have that extra $5 million. And they are creating the narrative that Dak Prescott is the reason why they're not making free agent moves. It's not. You can do anything that you want to do if you want to. But it's easier to have Dak Prescott as the reason why you fail. And if you are Josh Allen, you know what? I'll play hero ball instead of getting that extra money because I've got more guaranteed money than anybody else. So, yeah. So Dak is going to be trashed all offseason as being greedy. But you know what? If I'm out there and my team is not going to and hasn't shown anything, it hasn't given me any reassurance that we're going to be in it to try and win it all, and the way we're going to do it is by me doing a more team-friendly deal, then by all means, pay me every single cent that I can get. I got no problem with that. But until the Cowboys actually go out and say, we're actually about winning, hey, Show me the money. Whew, boy. Alrighty, good people, as always, I appreciate you. And we're on the road again, as always. Peace.